Good evening, I'm Jeff Glore in Thousand Oaks, California, and this is our Western edition. The Borderline Bar and Grill is directly behind us, just behind those Sheriff's Department vehicles. And inside, last night, a night of dancing and country music ended when gunfire began. This is chilling new video from the scene. The shooter was a Marine combat veteran who is believed to have killed himself after taking 12 lives. Among the dead was a sheriff's sergeant. First responders and many others stood and paid their respects as his body was driven to the medical examiner's office. Carter Evans has been reporting on this story since late last night. He joins us now, and Carter, it's been an awful and chilling day here.
Yeah, horrific scene here. We were one of the first to arrive here on the scene last night, barely an hour after the shooting began. Survivors were still pouring out, and they were in shock. Most of them college students here for a night of dancing, which in a split second turned into a night of terror. This dramatic video apparently shows the moments when a gunman opened fire inside a Thousand Oaks club.
Audio shots fired inside borderline.
The frantic radio calls began pouring in just before 11:30.
We got multiple people down. We need a lot of ambulance fire.
It was college night at the Borderline, a popular country western bar.
We were at the bar, having fun, dancing, and then all of a sudden you hear like the bang bang of the gunshots.
These women were two of nearly 200 trapped as celebration turned to chaos. A gunman dressed in all black stormed in with a .45 caliber Glock handgun. He first shot a security guard at the front entrance, deployed smoke bombs inside, then opened fire, shooting at random.
I heard the shots, and everyone kind of just got down and started freaking out, running around.
Inside, 11 lay dead, and panicked patrons scrambled for safety, some hiding in restrooms, others diving through windows.
Guys, run! Yo, he's coming out this door!
And our friends got the bar stools and they started slamming it against the window so we could get out. That's how we were able to get out.
Police arrived within 3 minutes, and 29-year veteran Sheriff Sergeant Ron Helis immediately confronted the gunman inside.
At the Borderline, officer down.
I watched an officer get shot in front of me, and I had to help drag him and throw him into the back of the cop car. He was unresponsive.
Sergeant Helis became the 12th victim. Tim Dominguez was at the bar with his son.
He was a brave man to come into those shots because it was a scary situation for everyone. It really was.
Investigators identified the gunman as 28-year-old Ian David Long, a former Marine who had served in Afghanistan.
He's got 3 gunshot wounds to the chest and he's down.
Officers found him dead, his motive unclear.
I don't think it was random. I mean, he's a resident of this area, and I would have to, common sense would speculate that there's some reason he went here.
Government data suggests Thousand Oaks is the 3rd safest city in America. It's now the latest victim of mass violence, and for some here last night, it brought back a painful memory.
I was at the Las Vegas Route 91 mass shooting. It's a big thing for us. We all are a big family, and unfortunately, this family got hit twice.
The sheriff told us several of the patrons at the club were off-duty police officers. All of them were unarmed, but Jeff, he says, they jumped in front of some of the survivors there to protect them.
And Carter, as you mentioned, Thousand Oaks, home to a lot of law enforcement and veterans, was the 3rd safest community in America, according to that data.